All right. Today we have Brig, Baptiste, Alari, and Juno. Okay, let's ring them up. Good morning, Brig.
Good morning.
And how do you pronounce your first name? Brigetta?
It's Bridget, but you could call me Big Brig.
I'm so glad you could be here and you wanted to participate in the Overwatch 2 therapy sessions. I'm so glad you're here.
Thank you.
But first off, how are you doing today and what's new with Brigetta or Big Brig?
Well, I think I'm doing great. I can really hold my own. I think I support my team really well, and I can mesh well with a lot of teams. If my team is all in sync and we all do our jobs, we can definitely come out on top.
Okay, well, Brig, I have a few questions for you as far as gameplay, statistics, and just your overall concern about how you are as an OG Overwatch 2 player. And I'm excited to hear what you have to say about yourself.
No, yeah, definitely. Ask away.
What are your thoughts on your overall gameplay in Overwatch 2 so far?
I believe my overall gameplay is a hit or miss. I can really be either on a really good team or a really bad team. And if my team plays passive, I really can't be as supportive to my team. I really like an aggressive player like Reinhardt or Doomfist. I do well with those.
Yes, Brig, you are very reliable and tanky, and you kind of can outsurvive most of your support class teams. Oh, sorry. Good morning, Baptiste. How are you feeling today?
I'm doing good.
That is so good to hear. I'm glad you made it in. So let's just get straight into these questions so we don't run into someone else's time. So, Baptiste, how do you feel about your journey in Overwatch 2? You were another OG player back in the day, and how do you think all this time you've evolved? How do you feel about you right now as a support player?
I think my journey in Overwatch 2 has been pretty stable. Not a lot of nerfs and buffs coming my way, but I think I'm in a good position in my Overwatch 2 support life. I'm just looking forward to the future of Overwatch, and I'm going to take whatever comes my way. I'm so excited to be here, and I'm so excited to be a part of the team.
So, personally, I've seen you out in the battlefield, and you doing your stuff, and you are a very, very strong support player, I feel, and you can accumulate a lot of damage. How do you just feel about your gadgets and your ability?
I think I'm an excellent support pick when it comes to stability and staying alive. I can keep my team alive and myself, and I just think I'm an overall good player. Now, can I be a little aggressive in situations? Yeah, so that's what makes me more reliable than other support players in my team, I feel. Could I focus on healing more? Yeah, but what I'm doing right now is working, keeping my team alive and shooting.
That's very interesting. That's very interesting. So, according to some Google research and my own research, it seems like you fall in A tier, A class, as a support character, which is the meaning of a very strong and it's usually a good pick. However, it's not always right for every single comp and can be easily countered. You know, everyone has counters at the end of the day, but you are overall the best pick. So, how do you feel about those words that I just expressed to you?
Yeah, I totally agree. We all have counters at the end of the day, but I think I manage mine decently well. Of course, that is if I'm not targeted, but I feel good. I think A tier is a perfect class for me. But just being able to counter Genji and Diva, that's enough for me.
Right. At the end of the day, you can't win every round. You know, you can't be the best player. You always have obstacles you have to face, and you know, you're getting around those obstacles day by day. It just depends on game style and how you go in about it, because Brig can be very, very strong.
Yeah, I think playing aggressive is definitely my playstyle. I mean, I have a shield and flail for crying out loud.
Aggressively and passively. But I see what you mean. You have to be more aggressive to effectively get more out of Brig. So, yes, I think that's an excellent way to go about it. Overall, according to the research and just gameplay, I see you everywhere. It's a good 50-50 with you. Sometimes you can do really good and sometimes you can do really bad. It's just no in between with the Brig. But anyway, Brig, I have one more question for you, and that is, what are some things you might want to add to your palette of abilities? Or take away, There's always room for improvement with support characters. So what is some thoughts that you would consider changing about yourself?
Well, maybe better heals. My dad has these armor packs. Maybe I could use those and distribute it out to my team just to be a little bit more help on support.
Yeah, Brig, I don't think you need too much work. I think you are good how you are, but if that's what you're thinking, that's what you're thinking. I can't take that away from you, and I hope things change in the future. But as right now, you are doing an excellent job in Overwatch 2. I'm so proud of you, Brig.
Thank you.
Are a very important asset support player in the game, and I'm so happy that you're here with me.
Don't sweat it. It was an honor. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Brig. Thank you for dropping by.
All right, bye.
Well, Baptiste, according to my Google research, you fall under the category of A tier, which is the same as Brig. I just had her in a minute ago. You are very strong and is usually a good pick most of the time. However, it is not always right for every situation and can sometimes be easily countered. How do you feel about those words, and who do you think counters you more or less?
Genji and Diva are kind of difficult for me, but yeah, counters can make the game a little bit impossible to play. But you just have to give it all you got. With a good team who has awareness, I can definitely get past my counters easy.
Absolutely. I think everyone has someone they struggle with, and those are just your counters. What are some changes that you might want to see in your ult, or just in your overall abilities and gadgets? What are some things that you want to see or take away?
Well, maybe a little bit more shield. I would like my immortality field to also heal when I throw it. That would be pretty cool. And probably a cool laser for accuracy reasons.
Well, I think those are really good ideas. Even without them or with them, I think you're going to be a strong DPS, a strong support player. Sorry, I didn't mean to call you out your name. I just,
No, you're good.
Just a lot of damage on your way. Just a lot of damage. You can be strong aggressively and passively because your gadgets support either one. So it's really, really good on your favor. Thank you, Baptiste. It was an honor having you. Hope everything goes well and you do exceedingly abundantly things in the future.
I'll try to keep my head up. Thank you, man. Have a good one.
All right. Take care. Bye-bye. Alari, there you are. Sorry, we had a little bit trouble getting you on the phone.
I know. I wasn't finished getting ready.
Oh, okay. But anyway, I'm so glad you're here and you're ready to participate.
I'm ready as I'll ever be.
Yes. So how are you thus far, Alari? I know you are kind of a new player in Overwatch 2, so how do you think you're doing in this new environment of Overwatch 2?
Dedication, aim, drive. That's all you need to be successful, and I have all that.
Of course, everyone thinks, they're doing an exceptional job. Everyone's just trying their best, and I'm really glad to hear that you're doing okay. So, Alari, let's talk about your gadgets and your overall performance in Overwatch 2. Entire A, same as Baptiste and Brig, so you are pretty up there.
Of course I am. They wanted a stable support. Well, here I am.
So how do you feel about those words, Alari? What do you think makes Alari in this situation?
I can basically heal from 2 spots at once. I think my healing play-on definitely changes the game. It makes me more reliable than my average support team. It's just natural.
You can be a very good, really good healer. I can wrap my head around that. Hello, Juno. You are my last patient for today. We have to make this quick because time is running out. So, how are you doing today, Juno?
I'm astounded. I can't wait to get started.
Yes, I'm so glad you can be here. So I got a few questions for you, and I kind of like to get into more of the new characters, gadgets, and abilities. So let's talk about that first. How do you feel about your overall gadgets and weaponry in Overwatch 2 thus far?
I think I'm doing a out of this world job. It's so fun just to fly around and see all these new places.
So you are very mobile. You can really go pretty much anywhere. Your mobile skills are very exceptional. According to the research and my Google research, you fall under the category of A class as well. So we have all 4 A classes in here. So how do you feel who counters you more in Overwatch 2? Who do you think is the biggest problem for you to get around?
Oh, Mars. Definitely Diva. She's been on me ever since I got here. I think she's a little jealous.
Whoa, all right.
No, I'm just saying. She always attacks me first. It's like she has some type of animosity with me.
Well, Juno, it could be playstyle. Maybe you need to play more backline, or maybe you need to be more aggressive. What do you think would make it easier for people to understand Juno a little bit more?
Well, I actually am a really good healer, but not such a good fighter. But I do enjoy trying. Just give me a second and I'll heal you. It just takes a long time for my gadgets to recharge. It takes a whole Earth rotation.
So, Juno, you have a really strong ult too. I think your ult is one of maybe the top 4.
I mean, do you really think so? I have been working on it for 12,000 years. So thank you.
So, how do you feel about changes to you? Do you have any things you might want to add to yourself or things you want to take away?
No, not really. Maybe just a faster weapon. My healing rate is not the best right now, but I'm gonna work on it.
New players, they always go through a phase of, reworks and changes. So yours is bound to come soon. Just wait on it. Keep your head up, Juno. You're doing an excellent job, and just stick to who you are.
Thank you so much for your kind words. I'll definitely take that in consideration.
All right. Thank you, Juno, for stopping by. Thank you.
Bye.
Okay. Bye. Your outburst and your healing plyon. Those are pretty good, solid abilities. Do you think you would change or add anything to those?
Oh, forget my gadgets. What about my primary? I need a faster shooting gun and more healing energy. I can't last 5 seconds without my healing plyon out.
Well, change is a good thing. Change is a good thing. It makes us stronger and it can better us in the future. So I definitely maybe see that happening for you.
Let's hope. I don't know how long I can take this disrespect.
Well, Alari, thank you for your time. I'm so happy you're a new character, sort of new character into Overwatch 2. You've been here a little bit. I hope your journey is as bright as the sun. All right, thank you, Alari. Goodbye.
Idiot.
Okay, that was group 2. I'm done. But anyway, thank you guys for watching, and there's only one thing to do now, and that is to drop that sick beat.